Right, let's go straight now to the world of football, and it has to do with the big one that comes up tomorrow. Talking about the Federation Cup finals between Bendel Insurance and Enugu Rangers. The stage is set for a historic clash between Bendel Insurance and Enugu Rangers in the final of the 2023 Nigerian Federation Cup at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba, Delta State on 21st of June, which is Wednesday. Both teams emerged victorious from their fiercely contested semi-final encounters, securing their spot in the highly anticipated championship showdown. The 2023 Federation Cup final between Insurance and Rangers evokes memories of the 1978 and 1981 FA Cup finals. In 1978, Bendel Insurance emerged victorious, defeating Rangers 3-0 in a resounding triumph. However, Rangers sought redemption in 1981, turning the tables on their bitter rivals with a 2-0 victory to claim the prestigious title. A victory in the 2023 Federation Cup final for either side will grant them one of the coveted 4 CAF Club competition tickets. And of course, joining me this evening to discuss the Federation Cup finals and what to expect in Asaba, Delta State, is a seasoned Nigerian sports journalist talking about Fisayo Dairo. Joins us this evening all the way from Port Harcourt. Good evening to you.
A very good evening to you, Favor. So nice to join you on the show tonight.
All right. How is Port Harcourt this evening?
Yeah, Port Harcourt is fine. It's rained all through the day, so very chilly weather right here.
All right. Let's go straight to business. I mean, tomorrow in Asaba Delta State, it will be Bendel Insurance against Rangers. They've had lots of histories together when it comes to the FA Cup. I mean, how much of this history will play out, I mean, tomorrow when these two sides take center stage?
Well, maybe among the fans, especially those that follow this team since the 80s and 90s, a lot of history will come into play. But maybe among the players, they have more than history to play for. They have their careers to play for. They have the current club they are playing for, also to play for, For Rangers International, they last won the FA Cup in 2018 on the same pitch that we host the tournament tomorrow, that we host the final tomorrow. That's the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba. While for Bendel Insurance, they've not won any title since 1981, like rightly pointed out, since 1980. Ever since Rangers beat them in the 1981 final, Insurance had never smelled a domestic title, although they won a continental title in the 90s, I think 1995, not a domestic scene. So they think this is their best chance. They finished the regular league season unbeaten until they capitulated in Lagos in the Super Six. And so against Rangers, they feel they have a good chance. But for Rangers, they know how to play competitions like this. Like I said, they won it in 2018, coming from 3 goals down to beat Kano Pillars. So tomorrow at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba, plenty more than history will come into play. It is not only history alone. The players know that any one of the teams that win, should Insurance win, they can expect plenty goodies from the Edo State government. To Rangers win, with a new administration of Peter Mba being inaugurated in Enugu State, they can expect some goodies from the state government as well. So, and Abdul Kaba of Rangers has been touted to leave the club by the end of this season, but a win tomorrow might change that for them. So plenty at stake for these two teams, if you ask me.
All right, talking about Abdul Kaba, we caught up with him some days ago, and he spoke about the FA Cup final. Of course, Divine Wachuku, Super Eagles invitee and Bendel Insurance player. Fisayo will be right back. Let's listen to both persons.
We are very ready for our opponents, Insurance, despite the fact that they have shown resilience, they have shown character all through the season, playing over 18 games without losing a game. I think it's kudos to them. I think playing in the final of the same competition in the same venue, I think psychologically is good for Rangers.
It's a great experience. It's a work in progress. We did very well. Nothing to lose hope of. We did very well. It's a fantastic experience for all of us. We will go with what we have. We have to be positive. We have to go there to win. We have to go with a winning mentality.
All right, that was Abdul Kaba, coach of Enugu Rangers, and Divine Wachuku, midfielder, Bendel Insurance, talking about the final. And the Divine Machuku says they will go with all they have. That's the only route for them to the continent. We still have Fisayo Dairo with us. And Fisayo, you just listened to Maikaba, give some respect and kudos to Bendel Insurance with what they've done so far. But looking at missing out from the continent through the Super Six, the only route now is the FA Cup finals. Do you think Bendel Insurance is ready for this task, considering the disappointment they had in Lagos?
Well, they don't have any choice than to be ready because they went into the Super Six on AI, where they crumbled like a pack of badly arranged cards. This is the lifeline that they have to show for the Edo State government, which has invested heavily in the team in terms of the playing personnel, in terms of the media personnel, in terms of the medical team. Edo State government have done fantastically for this team. So the best way to reward them is to win the title against Rangers. That's the FA Cup title, the Federation Cup as it may now. Unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult. Like Mikaba said, psychologically maybe Rangers have the advantage. I so much like the location for the final at a central place for both teams. Insurance will be coming from Benin City, Rangers will be coming from Enugu. And although Rangers are a little more exciting to watch this season, but what is excitement without results? So I think maybe at the end of the day, insurance might just make the title.
All right, let's talk about the referee for tomorrow's game. Adebimpe Quadri, according to the NFF, has been picked to officiate that game. I mean, when you look at the last few weeks, months, he has not had games. When you talk about the Super Six, we had several FIFA badge referees in Lagos. Looking at Adebimpe Quadri, he was in charge, I think, for the last FA Cup final in Asaba, Delta State. Do you think, amongst all the FIFA badge referees in Nigeria, is the best pick for this final?
Well, I think it's a little bit of a controversial choice because insurance don't seem to have it good whenever Adebimpe Quadri is officiating, and same cannot be said for Rangers. He officiated when these two teams met in Lagos at the pre-season tournament, Dozimo Bosi Cup, and he made some controversial calls which insurance bench did not like. During the course of the league season as well, when insurance finished unbeaten, they could have lost their honor of unbeaten when Adebimpe Quadri awarded a stoppage time penalty against them in Benin City. A little bit of a 50-50 call anyway for Plateau United. But guess what? Insurance came up to equalize 3 minutes after. So, yes, there's a little bit of controversy here and there, but it's a FIFA badge referee. Perhaps he has a referee for a reason, and we'll be hoping that he gives his absolute best tomorrow.
All right, on the final word from me, let's look at this series. Now, in 2019, the Super Six held in Lagos. Eyiba won the Super Six in Lagos. In 2023, Eyiba came back to Lagos for the Super Six. They won the Super Six in the same Lagos. Now, for the FA Cup finals, we saw the last time Rangers played in Asaba Delta State was in 2018. They won the FA Cup finals. Tomorrow, they'll be in Asaba Delta State for the FA Cup finals. Do you see a deja vu happening tomorrow for Rangers?
Well, you played out all the stats, to be frank, but it's football. Stats are part of the game. I don't think it will go a long way anyway in deciding the fate of Bendel Insurance on Wednesday. Like Mekaba said, I'm referring to that again. Rangers have the psychological advantage, but I'm backing Insurance to win tomorrow. 4 years apart, Enyimba 2019 and 2023 in Lagos. 5 years apart, Rangers 2018 and 2023 in Asaba. But I still think something tells me that Insurance will carry the day.
All right. Thank you very much, Visayo, sticking out his neck for Bendel Insurance. We just wait to find out after tomorrow. By this time tomorrow, we should be able to know who will be the champions of the FA Cup in Nigeria. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, Favor.
All right. Thank you very much.